Alright guys, it's Leary here, and today we're gonna do a normal Atziri run, just to showcase the Blade Vortex spectres. I've already done before, and it's actually pretty impressive. Actually, let's summon a zombie first real quick, because we only have 8, so we have 9 right now. We can go in, and then put our temporal chains back up. So yeah, let's just get this through and just showcase how good the build is at doing Atziri. So in the meantime, I just want to touch upon a topic real quick, because in the Ash video or the soft video, I think it was the soft video, in the Reddit post there was this weird trolly guy that said like, well, this clear speed is shit even for a summoner build, and while I do admit that the clear speed is lower than some other summoner builds, it's not really about the clear speed that you care about, and it's not that bad actually. I mean, I'm still getting 93 soon, and I'm still clearing maps quite okay. I can do Obo's Cursed Trove in only 3/4 of the time, which is for a summoner build not that bad actually, because you have horrible AI, and it actually is about equal to using Flame Sentinels with the same kind of setup with different links, of course. But the goal of this build isn't to be good at clearing maps or be fast at clearing maps, it's to be consistent at clearing maps and being able to do pretty much any map mod out there. And really the only ones that are rollover are the no regen mods, which actually doesn't affect me, but or not that much, but it affects my Wither, so I cannot, you know, just spam it. And I don't like the critical strike mod on certain maps, especially on Overgrown Shrine, because the boss there just fucking wrecks me when I roll increased critical strikes on that map, right? Because Piety does so much shock damage then and just stun locks you, and even my minions can't really handle that when she crits. So yeah, basically that's one part of the build. The other part is that you're extremely good at mapping with other people, because you're basically a semi-aura bot. Talking about Fall, by the way. Yeah, that's not even tough. So the goal is not to be fast, but mainly to be very strong at doing any map mod, very good in parties, very good at being flexible, because you can just spec into Magic Find really easy with this build without losing a whole lot of clear speed, only a little bit of survivability in general, right? The goal is to be very cheap to build initially, because the most expensive unique in this build really is Chevronies, and you don't need a Chevronies. Like, I did Hybrid before I went into this, and after that it's Subvert and Sleep, right? And really you don't need that either. You can just go with Flame Sentinels and do the same kind of setup, and you can just run with Midnight Bargain, or hell, even a Rumvorax or Ephemeral Edge if you're hurting for some survivability. Like, the build is so flexible, and it's not really this specific gear setup that the build is about. The build is about being an Auramancer and being this Aurabot utility, basically being its own utility for its minions, right? So yeah, I just wanted to touch upon that. Okay, so here is the trio fight, and this is actually quite interesting, right? So I'm gonna try to direct my minions to there first, and then I'm gonna focus ROI as quick as possible after popping Foul Haste. So I'm gonna do that here. I'm gonna just do this and focus her down as fast as possible. Then I'll focus down the Cyclone, and then I'll focus down the Dual Striker, and that's really easy. This no other Spectre can do the trio that fast on a fucking 5-link, level 2 in power. Basically, like, this is just so crazy. I've never done Atziri or the trio that fast on just a 5-link and just a level 2 in power, because your zombies usually were your single target DPS. So yeah, that's just crazy. And I'm not even using conk effect, right? I'm just using increased AoE there. That's even more baffling. Like, I'm not even swapping my gems for that. So, you know, if you consider that and the fact that, you know, the build was already uber viable since Pirandes, basically, because actually probably before that, I mean, they did nerf the temporal chain's effectiveness, so you won't slow Atziri down as fast anymore, but you still have a lot of damage, and really the damage is all that you need in the fight. And I think that Uber is still gonna be viable considering this DPS is fucking crazy. Okay, so this is a breach in in Atziri. That's always fun because they all only spawn magic mobs, which is actually quite interesting. Gives a lot of experience, of course. Mainly for my gems. I mean, I'm leveling my Empower and it's about halfway to level 3. And I'm leveling in the Haunts, which is only level 1 still, because I only just got it and I only just slotted it in, etc, etc. Holy fuck, that's so much lag. Okay. I see an Ulnatul clasp hand. I want to open that. I didn't. Okay. Sad. Oh, the boss spawned, by the way. That explains the lag. And the huge amount of Ulnatul shards, which I kind of need because I tried to do the Ulnatul domain, but it actually turns out that the walls are really annoying to the clear speed of the zone. So I'm probably needing like a little bit more damage to be able to get through it without losing the breach, just to deal with the walls and the insane amount of life that they have, right? Alright, so here's Atziri, and this should really be a walk in the park, even though we don't have our haste up, but all we need to do really is to survive. Yeah, okay, they can tank one flame blast. Alright, so the trick here is to be opposite of the mirror here, because otherwise your minions are gonna suicide themselves. Let's see. Alright. So I hope you can see that the damage is fucking crazy, and the uber viable build in Pirandes that I showcased the video didn't do Atziri this fast, right? So I reckon that with Blade Vortex Spectres, the Uber Atziri should be a walk in the park, and maybe you can even do the Guardians and Shaper with this. Excluding the poison immunes, because you probably need... Here, okay, thank you. You probably need Envy for that, and some more pure damage, which shouldn't be that bad. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, cool. Well, that should be it then. Nice. Alright, that's about cool. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that showcase, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, don't